See, just gonna try and invite him now. Just okay, it's not bringing his name up. Let's see. I think that's sent. Found out now.
You alright, mate?
Yo, how are you?
I'm good, you know, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Good,
Going
good.
good. Nice one for jumping on with us.
No problem, no problem.
Um, so just to start out then, how long have you been fighting for?
Done it for a few years now, like, but I only started really taking it serious when I joined Titanium. Do you know what I mean? I've done
Yeah,
it for a few years now, like since I was like 5 or 6, but it was not never like serious. I just never loved it and that, do you know what I mean?
yeah. What was it that attracted you to
I don't know, as a kid, I was just always fighting, do you know what I mean? So, as I was always fighting as a kid, I just thought, wow, I could, people that want to fight me back here, do you know what I mean? So,
it? Yeah.
it was just one of them for me. I just enjoyed it.
You just decide rather than get into trouble with fighting, I'll actually fight people and get away with it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it was about. And I just loved the sport though. As soon as like the love for fighting just got lost in like the love for the sport as well. Though, do you know what I mean? You know, as you're learning
Yeah,
and you just keep on growing. It was just that.
yeah, definitely. Who's like some fighters you've watched like over the time you've been fighting? Some fighters you've looked at and not sort of styled yourself off, but
Nah, I
you know,
definitely do that. Like, I definitely do.
yeah,
Like, even before my fight, I was just looking at like all different fighters and what I can do. Because obviously, got like Israel Adesanya and John Jones, and then you've got Conor McGregor and just like Khamzat
yeah,
Khabib. I just like watching them all, though, just to like soak in all the information of like what they do in the ring and that, in the cage.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So let's talk about your fight then. So, Nation Muay Thai for Ben Potter. Um, good lad fighting out of Mazda. How did you feel in the fight and that, like walking in and getting in that ring?
To be honest with you, before it, I was just like, I was scared, like, because I was in the back and I was warming up doing pads, and it was just like, the breath had been so hard on me. I thought, what's going on? Where's my fitness when, do you know what I mean? I was like, wow. And then I just knew it was adrenaline. And then I don't
Yeah,
even know what I said to myself. I just said something to myself and it just went, and I was just walking out and I was just made up to be there.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like you wouldn't even thought that. Like when you stepped in there, and I think you seen your family as well. You're like, come on, and
Yeah,
you were there. Then, know what I mean?
yeah, I was just in the
Um,
moment.
yeah, definitely, mate. How like I don't know what you like of your performances after your fought, but how did you rate your performance? Are you critical of your performances?
Yeah, very. I don't know, because I sound like a bit of a knobhead saying like, oh, I weren't that proud, but I feel like I could have done better, and that's what I'm working forward towards this next fight now, on the 20th of May.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I mean? But that was
yeah,
just sort of like a taste, and you know what I mean? I enjoyed it, I want it all now, do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
that's
That's
just
it.
it. So I just can't wait now to just get in there on the 20th of May and just really show what I'm about, do you know what I mean? And what I can do and what I'm capable of.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the comment there by Chunk. You did smash it. You looked saying to Gavin, like I said, like keep you on this path because like your potential is unreal. Like how you're like keeping the distance, picking your shots. You know, you were smart in there. And how old are you?
15.
I'd like what I seen in there, and from you being 15 is ridiculous. Like your fight IQ and that. Like, like one thing I did want to ask you is, do you have a belief in your own potential? Because I, when I was in there, people were saying, "Oh, look out for Marcus, and you know he's good. It's going to be one you're going to want to look for." So, do you have a belief in your own potential yourself?
Yeah, but like I don't go about it the way I do in the ring. Like apparently I have like a cocky style, and like I've never even heard of that. You know what I mean? I think you just
Yeah,
fight the way you fight and that. But I have a huge belief because I just know that there's no one that like. I just believe that there's no one at my level at the moment. I just think that right now I'm just ready to fight, and I can't wait to fight, and it's just the experience. Do you know what I mean? I can't wait for the
yeah,
experience because I've just been training for so long and not even had any fights. Now that I'm fighting, it's just like, do you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I think the thing as well, like you mentioned John Jones earlier, like for ages, like when he started and he was, you know, when he was getting big, a lot of people were saying, no, he's cocky, you know what I mean? But cockiness gets mistaken for confidence, and I think in your fighting, you were confident, you know what I mean? Yet you do like these things, and but that's
Yeah, a
confidence in
million
your
percent.
ability,
I agree
you know
with
what
you,
I
a
mean?
million percent. Yeah, definitely. And like if you were to speak to me, do you know what I mean? I'm the most uncocky person you've ever met. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'd say that I'm just like a quite down to earth person. You know what I mean? I'm a bit hyperactive, but that's about it. Out of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. See, I was saying to Gav, like in there, you showed your character. You know what I mean? And like off that performance, I didn't think, oh, this kid's cocky. Like I thought he's confident and he's got a talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, eh, Lavo, he trained you well.
Yeah. Lavo trains Rodtang. He trains
Yeah,
Rodtang, but we can't say anything about that. That's just under the covers for now.
I gotta keep that quiet.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
even see any of these comments. Just the comments in that.
There's all love coming in for you, mate.
Nice.
Comments.
Thank you, everyone.
There's Labo there again saying he's trained you well. He must have really trained you well. He's letting people know, isn't
Yeah.
he? So let's talk about the next fight then. So it's on Raw MMA. A lot of a young talent on there.
Yeah, loads.
Um, who's your opponent, and do you know much about them?
I've had two opponents in like the past week and a half or so. So I
Have
don't
you?
like right now. I don't have a clue. I've had two of them pull out on me over like issues at home and stuff like that. So I've just like had no clue. I've just been getting thrown names and just yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want to say
yeah,
yeah to the wrong person. No one get me head smashed in or something. Because I'm just looking for a fight. So it's just.
yeah.
Mm,
I reckon you'd be sound. Like you say, like you don't want to take the wrong person, but I think what you showed, like you'd be sound. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, to be
and then
honest, I only reckon I'm just through this camp. I just want to, focus a bit more on me wrestling, not even me jiu-jitsu, just me wrestling. Do you know what I mean? Because just like I want to just get better in all aspects. Because for me striking, I'm just not that worried, to be honest. But you never
yeah,
know, do you?
yeah, I know what you mean. Like you can tell, like your striking's at a point. Like I come in the gym one time and I even got to see like a few years sparring and that. And even when you were sparring, I've seen it in there. You know, your striking ability, that confidence coming out, and that's in sparring. So for people to say that you're cocky is just a bit of a mad
Yeah,
one.
that's what I mean. Because I fight the way I spar.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
yeah,
go
you
as
do.
hard though. I'm like proper like sex bag. I'll get my head smashed in an hard gym like, but do you know what I mean? I fight the way I spar.
Yeah, yeah,
And that like little style aspect, if you know what I mean.
yeah. That's it. You're very very loose with your style. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people saying, you know, you A lot of people are saying like your potential's ridiculous, mate. You know what I mean? And is there any kind of like pressure for you when that happens? You know, people saying you're the next
Nah,
like Izzy and that. Like, do you
nah.
feel pressure?
I just feel excited because I've said I was going to be a UFC champion since I was 8. I've
Yeah,
always knew I was going. I knew there was no other job other than me fighting. Do you know what I mean? There was no other alternative. So to hear that, it's just now people finally starting to know. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Now it's just
yeah,
people knowing. But like this year, very very good year for me this year. I can feel it. I can feel
yeah.
it.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. That's another thing I was going to ask. I was going to ask. So, like, you went from Thai and you're going over to MMA with this one.
Not
Is the Go on.
carry on. You carry on. You carry on.
I was going to say, is he like I don't know if you've done it previously, but is there any shift in mindset? You have to be in certain mindsets when you shift from different disciplines, or is it just about being ready?
Not really. The Thai was a shift in discipline for me. I've never done Thai. I've only been doing Thai since I'd say last year. Last year, when the gym's back open last year, that's when I started doing the Thai and that's when I started taking the whole MMA fight game thing serious again.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So Thai
yeah,
is like super insanely new to me. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? MMA is what I'm good at. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a Thai fighter, but I love to fight Thai. Do you know what I mean?
So, was that your first Thai fight?
That was my first Thai fight. Yeah, I'm not a Thai fighter.
Seriously?
Say on my mum's life. That was my second fight ever.
Bloody hell, lad. And that's the kind of talent you're showing in your first Thai fight as well. And you know, Ben Potter's a good fighter, you know what I mean, out of Mazda Gym. So it's not
Yeah, he
like
is. He's a boss fighter. He is.
you know what I mean? So I can understand why people are saying you're the next big thing, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, lad. I didn't realise that was your first Thai fight. You look like
Yeah.
you'd done it for years.
Yeah, it was just like I said, like when I say like it just felt like it came natural to me. It was
Mm,
just like I was meant to be there.
yeah,
Like there was nothing like I was just like it was weird because I was in the corner and I was looking at Tony and he was talking to me and I just can't remember what I said. What he said, I was just in my own brain because I'd done the walkout. I was fine and I was flapping in the air warming up. But then a day I said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna lose." But then I went, "No, I'm not," and I just went in and I just won. And it
yeah,
was just like, wow, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because it just felt like all this doubt and stuff and all this mental stuff. It doesn't matter because you know when you're like believing your own ability,
mm,
it's just like that. It just comes natural.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd say I think that little thing coming in, like, oh, I'm gonna lose. Like you shutting that down straight, like quick away, because that could have got worse. So I'm gonna lose. What I'm gonna look like, you know what I mean? Like
That's what I mean.
it's your mum was there, and I spoke to her briefly, and she was like that, like, oh my god, I'm nervous for him, you know, coming on and that.
Yeah,
So like, I can understand that to an extent. You know what I mean? I've got
yeah.
like little lads myself, and even if they're fighting, I
That's
think
what I mean. You'd be
like I'd
flapping
still
it.
be like that. But yeah, it's mad. The talent he's got is unbelievable. Um, so what? Have you had one MMA fight, one Thai?
I had one MMA fight years ago. I don't know if I've got any videos of it or anything, but it was against this lad called Mark from Hammer, I think.
Mm,
And it was a draw. But I still to this day feel I won the fight, to be honest, like because for some reason the rules were you couldn't win unless the other person tapped. There was no point, so I was just like, you know what I mean? But
you,
that was
you
out
couldn't
of a
win.
gym that weren't letting me fight or anything. That was the first fight I had, and it was just like I just don't count it, to be honest.
You couldn't win unless you got a tap. Was that?
Yeah, which I've never heard of. And all that's
That's
what I
mad.
mean.
That.
Those reels are a bit funny.
Did that go down on your record as well?
I'm not asked. No one knows about it. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's out of my old gym, and just like I feel, even out of my old gym, like I never fought once ever. Never, no interval, nothing. It weren't like a fighting gym. It was more of like a fitness gym. But it was
yeah,
still teaching like proper MMA stuff. So it's like, why weren't there any fights? It was just like proper weird, and it was just there was no getting anywhere. That's why
bit
I lost.
dodgy.
That's why I reckon I lost like my love for it, because I never ended up competing. I was just training like
Yeah,
fuck every day, and it's just like for nothing. So
yeah.
I
So
don't know.
you mentioned before, so obviously you didn't take the MMA thing seriously until you got to titanium.
Yeah.
What's it like? Obviously, you mentioned there about the gym being a bit like the last gym that you're at, supposed to being a bit dodgy and that sort of thing. But um, what is it about titanium then? What do you think it is that's made you like have your natural ability come out and
Honestly,
you
it's
know what I
just
mean?
like certain people, like Gav Mealy and that, and Gav Hughes and Tony having a bit of belief in me, but Gav must have, I don't know, seen something, but like, I don't know, just there, it's just like, it's just a proper, like, phenomenal space. Like, it's a boss gym and there's loads of boss people, and you, no matter what,
Yeah,
no matter like if you get your head punched in or you do well, you're gonna learn and you're gonna love the people there, because it's just positivity and it's just always bringing each other up and making each other better, especially like fight week and that. Especially in fight week and just even through like the weeks, just what you go through and what everyone does for each other. Like, we're a proper team and we're proper coming to take over. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the
yeah,
way it's gonna be.
yeah, definitely, mate. No, what like another thing I want to say about you lads is like with this stuff, like before I started this, I was terrible with cameras. I still am. But your confidence even shows over these and how you speak. I don't know what I mean. You're not sort of afraid to be yourself because like some people might jump on and be quiet and maybe not speak as
Yeah.
much.
Or
But
some people just have to put like an act on, and that's just not me at all. Do you know what I mean? I'm just as
yeah,
real as they come. Do you know what I mean? I just say it how it is, and just I know how to have a normal convo. Some people think they have to put some big act on, like a knobhead, and it's
yeah,
just,
yeah,
what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Be yourself.
yeah. That's it. Yeah. Um. Anyway, you're better than me on the camera, lads. Look, now I do a podcast and you're better than me. So, uh, so what was I gonna say? In terms of activity, then, so obviously you've got your fight coming up on Raw, May 28th. What are you looking for, like, in terms of this year? Are you looking for?
Oh,
You know,
I just can't wait. I just like, honestly, I can't wait. Like, I've been like, since me win, I feel like it's just like, it weren't like a huge deal to me. Like, I
mm,
fought with everything I had, and I got so much respect from the opponents and that. But it just felt like it weren't enough.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But I can't wait till I get those fucking 6 and 7 fucking MMA gloves on and just, you know what I mean? Get
get
in.
right into it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I
Yeah.
just can't wait. I just want to get back in. I'm fat cunt now. Look at the size of my face, you know what I mean? I was like that. I was like that, and my face is just proper swole up. I feel like an animal.
Got that candy craving, lad.
Candy crave though, seriously. Oh, I look like a black Paddy the Baddy with a skinhead. You know what I mean? I look like a knob.
At least you're still feeling good. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Just like,
Um.
probably that's just what I'm talking about, the fight that I just can't wait, you know what I mean? Honestly. Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
So
boss.
do you think going forward as well, then you still try and sort of go back and forth between both, or do you want to
Yeah,
stay?
there's no stopping. There's no stopping. There's no stopping. I've only jumped. There's just no stopping. That's it. There's no
Yeah,
stopping. I'm gonna be fighting Thai MMA whenever there's a show. I'm on it straight away. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's it. There's just like, I said I was gonna do this MMA fight before me Thai fight, whether I won or lost.
mm,
Do you know what I mean? I just
yeah,
want to fight. I just want to show what I'm capable of, and I just want to put on a show. You know what I mean? For people that are there
yeah,
to watch.
yeah. That's it. I know for a fact there will be people there wanting to watch. Know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Fans, like people will be there. Know what I mean? So, like, what are you thinking? Like another, what, like, give us a number. How many times can people expect to see you this year? Because I know people will want to be seeing you. So you
Uh,
got an
at
idea.
least I'm at least going to be fighting at least 3 or 4 times at least. More,
Yeah,
more. 3 and 4 are enough. Because I don't want to be. I want to be in the IMAFs.
mm,
You know what I mean? That's it.
right, yeah,
That's it. Because that's just a proper easy way into like good things. They come from
yeah,
there. It's the International MMA Federation. You know what I mean? So That's where I'm aiming for. So everything else is just getting looked past. Every opponent is going to be getting trained for with the hardest amount of fucking intent. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, I'm just looking for that. I just want gold, whatever belt it is, anything. I just want to fight, win, glory, eat. You know what I mean?
That's it. So what have you had IMAF in your sights for a while then?
Yeah, I haven't mentioned all of this to anyone, but it's just like, it's such a good thing and it's such a good opportunity to compete with athletes that are at that level, especially for my age as well. I reckon it'd just be an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. You can tell your excitement's come out.
Yeah.
I
I just can't wait.
Giving all your not your ideas, but what you want to do and that to us, all, I mean, and think that sound, because people want to see you and want to know where you're going next, and be able to support you and that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking on and upwards now.
Yeah.
Need to get this weight off. I haven't had a double chin in about 8 months. Do you know what I mean? It don't feel good.
I can see it coming through now. Look, I can see it there come through. Well, one thing I did want to ask you, obviously I mentioned your mum and how nervous she was for waiting for you to come out and fighting and that. Like, I know you said you don't feel pressure from like how people see you as the next big talent, but do you feel pressure when you're fighting in front of your family?
Nah.
No.
I didn't even hear anyone. I couldn't hear anyone the whole fight. People were telling me they were shouting Marcus, shouting all big mad chants. I couldn't hear anything. I was just focused 100% on Ben Potter, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was just focused on my opponents and just fucking warring it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just trying to win. Fight.
Staying in that zone.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Flow state.
So I've got some of the would you rather questions that we like to do on here for you. A few different ones. So I'll start with the first one. Would you rather have very sensitive hearing or very sensitive taste buds?
Very sensitive taste buds, because I lost my taste a bit because of COVID.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you can't taste too much now.
Nah, not properly. It started to come back to me now though, so I think I'm alright.
Is that even with like spicy food and that?
Anything, even drinking like fucking Pepsi Max and that, it's weird.
What, you can't taste it, or you can't like feel the bubbles
rotten.
and stuff? Is it?
Yeah.
That must put you off. That
like rotten eggs saved on like a ash cheek.
Is that just like, is that the smell you get with Pepsi, or is that everything?
That's just like, that's only with Pepsi for some reason. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I'd probably stop drinking Pepsi if I was you.
Yeah, I reckon it might be something with the Pepsi, to be honest, but
I'm saying they probably put something in it. It's smelling funky.
I don't know, I need to get fucking one of these drink companies at me. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
All the time.
Little promo for them. I'll have to get on that good to go recovery. They're an affiliate with us. They're good. They're
good stuff, yeah.
And that, lads, get your electrolytes in and that for you. Like,
yeah.
They're decent. Yeah.
If they sound boss, them like.
So next one is: would you rather speak to animals or speak 10 different languages?
I speak to animals. People are proper assholes.
Not a fan of people.
Yeah. Nah, I am a fan of people, but I just know what people are like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Animals are more entertaining as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
If you could speak to animals, what's like an animal you'd seek out and think, oh, that'd be like, I reckon that'd be a funny animal to speak to, that.
Fucking probably like a dog. Just a dog, just like a dog that's just always in the parks and that, because you're probably thinking like, what the fuck are they going through their head? Do you know what I mean? When they're just like running through the field and you're just like, how do you do with that?
Yeah. You want to know what the thing, and you're like, get stick,
Or like an eagle, or something that sees everything.
I
You know what I
reckon that'll
mean?
be hard though. Like that'll be like with the eagle for some reason. Like the man, you're like a military person, they'll just hard. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
Like a
mean?
Russian eagle. Yeah. Like a Russian eagle. Like an Alexander Caroline eagle.
So you like to speak to animals, and one that you like to speak to is a Russian eagle.
Yeah, a Russian eagle that can wrestle.
I think you just want to meet Habib, don't you?
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to be Khabib. I don't like him. I like
Oh
him.
no, not
I
not
don't like
B.
him. I like his fighting ability. I fucking hate him though. Only cause I'm a proper Moody Connor fan though. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
you're a proper Conor fan, are you? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just boss. It's just for everything he's done for the sport. You know what I mean? He's just like, imagine saying he's not the best fighter, but he's just the best. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you
Like,
mean. No, I can agree with you, mate. I'm not the biggest fan of McGregor in terms of the person that I believe he is, but what he's done for the sport and that
that's what I
no
mean.
one can
Huge
take that away
respect for
from
what
him.
he's done for the sport.
Yeah,
Bit of a
he,
crazy, bit of a nutter.
yeah.
Big
These
nutter.
are these are taking the piss out of you, yeah.
Who?
Who we got? So we've got. Let's see. Who is it? Where's the culprits? Where's he gone? So you got Dylan Manning and Chris Spencer. So
Yeah.
Dylan Manning said every time he says, you know what I mean, take a shot and see how long we can last.
Tells Brennan I'll smash his head in. The little muppet, I can't
and
see any comments either.
and then Chris Spencer said he'd be bladdered. So
Tell Chris Brennan I'll bladder him.
they're all having a bevy on you lads every time you say, you know what I mean.
Could be fucking wasted.
Just do us a favour, say it like 10 times now, or they have
I
to.
will. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just cheeky. They're just cheeky end off. Reckoning they can pick on me. I'm not happening, mate.
Next one then. So would you rather parachute out of a plane or bungee jump off a mountainside with clear water?
But not in the water.
It's clear, so I mean maybe you could see something. It's up to you. Gotta think about it.
I think I'd do the water thing. It's just more. I think I'd live more. I reckon I have a bigger chance of living. I'm not really into all shit like that, me.
Yeah.
Too easy to die in that situation, I reckon.
Which one, the plane or the mountain?
Either. I just want to fight. That's it. I don't want to risk my life doing other stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Well, safety said before you fight, you've got to do this jump. You got to jump off the mountainside. You can see into the water, but you don't know what's in the water. Are you doing it?
I'd do it if it was in Sweden and it was like for a training thing.
Sweden.
Mm.
You'll have to educate me there, lads.
I don't even know if there's mountains in Sweden or anything. I just think I'd rather do it
just has
there.
to be in Sweden.
Yeah. I've been watching all those fucking Hamzat dad and Sil things, and it's just like it's boss to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just want to go down to Sweden. You want to spar with them? I don't even want to do this mountainside
that was
thing.
like an entry thing, though. To get in, you've got to jump off the side of a mountain into water.
Yeah. Would you do it?
Yeah.
So even if, like, as they've said, it's clear water, like, you can see as you start going down. So the closer you get, you can see. Could be anything in there, sharks, anything.
In straight away. End off. If it's the same for a fight, I'm not losing a fight. Sharks, anything. I reckon I'd just become mates with the sharks though, and then I'd get slain by like a
do you want to come and corner me?
That's what I mean.
Since you're a fan of Hamzat, then obviously he had a good win, about to win over Gilbert Burns. They've said about him fighting Colby next. Do you think he does Colby?
Oh, I don't want to watch it.
Why are you worried in case Colby wrestle fucks him?
It's just because, like, Colby is just not better than Hamzat. So
but people said that about Gilbert Burns, and look at that fight.
I know, but I feel like Gilbert had more to offer. I feel like Colby. I feel like Colby beats Skilby, but Khamzat beats Colby because styles make fights.
Mm.
And I feel like Colby's style of just like, he's not tall enough. The punches aren't even going to reach. He's not tall enough. He hasn't got like anywhere, and he can't wrestle him. He can't wrestle him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you think people will be sort of like, obviously that's the first thing you're going to think. Obviously, Colby's a wrestler. He's going to wrestle.
And he can't outstrike him either.
I don't see him outstriking Khamzat, no.
Especially not with that until now in his camp, and now he's preparing for a fight again after having a full camp with him and performing like that. Now they're just going to work on his striking. Wrestling's been bred into him since he was a fucking child. He'll just walk through Colby because he's just too good.
Does he take out Kamaru then?
Oh, big question that. Because Kamaru's like a middleweight.
Yeah, he's big, isn't he, for the weight class?
He's just pure black muscle.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's massive, isn't he?
I don't know. I think I can't say anything about Kamaru and
I think the wrestling exchanges would be more interesting with Kamaru.
I don't know, because I feel like Kamaru's wrestling's just like a bit like it's been good, but sometimes like when he's fighting another wrestler, it's just a bit like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if he keeps on working on a stand-up, I reckon he'd have like a really good. I reckon he'd probably beat Khamzat. But then if Khamzat's striking gets better, Khamzat's going to have to walk through him, because I reckon Khamzat's wrestling's better, but I don't know, maybe that's biased.
Yeah. Either way, it'd be both of them would be good fights. Like,
yeah, be a boss fight.
That's what's brilliant about the sport. Is like, you can keep going back and forth, and
that's what I mean.
Not how it's going to turn out.
Like, that's the type of fight that, like, you're ordering the Domino's and that, like, it's on. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's getting ready to watch the fight.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Okay, so we've established before that you're going to do the mountainside jump, but it's only as long as you're able to train after it.
Yeah.
Or get down to Sweden for it.
Yeah.
So the next one then, would you rather walk barefoot in a public toilet that has been cleaned for 24 hours, or be poisoned?
Do you know what? I want to say be poisoned, but without being a knobhead, I'd just walk in there barefoot and then I'd just shower in antibacterial gel for 6 months. I'd become flammable. I'd become actually flammable because I'd wash myself that much with antibacterial gel.
Yeah, you have a cleanse that lasts 6 months.
Yeah, but it's hot as well though, so it's not like normal antibacterial. Like, it's hot, like it's like soap. That's what I'd have to do.
So what, you wouldn't get poisoned? You'd walk in the
poison thing's a bit far. Do you know what I mean?
It could be a little bit of poison. So that's what you got to think about.
But what if I can't see?
No one's gonna train with you if you're flammable. It'd be too hot to touch.
I'd be dangerous. I reckon that I'd just bring more to my game. That's it.
Not to call you the fireball kid.
That's what I mean. The fire bug.
Yeah, fire starter. So walk in a public toilet, and then after it, give yourself a proper cleanse for 6 months with fiery antibacterial stuff.
Yeah.
So the last one then.
But like, after each cleanse, I'd light myself on fire and let all the alcohol burn off, and then do it again.
You end up with like a fire mohawk or something, don't you?
That's what I mean. It just makes me a better athlete. I just end up on Cobra Kai or something.
Cobra Kai. Yeah, well,
that's what I mean. That knobhead with the hawk had smashed his head in.
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't got it now, has he? Right?
No, he shaved that off.
Got it whipped off him, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So last one then. This is from Quinny, the lad that I do the podcast with. He said, "Would you rather only wear summer clothes all year round, or winter clothes all year round?
What do you class as winter clothes? Like trackies or like?
Like it's roasting now. It's like the mad shit I'm wearing now. Like for some reason I've got this on.
Well, I've got a bit of like a trackie on now, so I'd say I'd just wear like trackies and that. I'd rather stay warm than cold. I just get into me boxies if I have to.
Do you not do like cold plunges and that, like recovery? No, you're not doing anything like
No,
that.
I need to though. I need to do all this shit. This is all the extra shit that everyone else does and I miss out on. Like all the ice baths and the fucking cupping and the acupuncture. Do you know what I mean? Like where the fuck? Why aren't I doing that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why aren't you doing that?
No, I've never even done any of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't you doing that? What's the reason?
Like, I need to start doing it. I don't even go for massages or nothing.
And you letting yourself down there, don't you?
I know.
Hey? You need to get them massages in and get them muscles sorted.
Oh,
so when you come back, you can be a nasty little fucker again and take out some of the performance, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I need to start doing them because, like, I proper hate my shoulder, like the Friday before my fight, and it was just like, oh, I got hip flu on my shoulder, and it was killing. It was just like one of these mad Mr. Miyagi acupuncture cup things would have helped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just relieve that tension that a bit at least.
That's what I mean, though, because it does help. It does help some people, so I should look into it, to be honest.
Definitely, mate. Start just with, like, if you've got a bath in your house, just start throwing yourself in them. You know what I mean? And then
I feel like it's not worth it, though.
Even like a cold shower just to start you off. You know?
I mean, I've got to walk up. I've got to get up the Aldi and then go and grab ice, get the bath ready, get in the ice bath for half an hour. And then spending like fucking £4 on ice when I could go and get like 4 packs of Yum Yums or something from Greg's or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and in this weather, lad, you'd be like running back and forth, so the ice doesn't melt.
I'd be sweating off that.
Yeah, but you get in and you like just fall off carefully. Like, I can't.
That's what I mean.
Can't now, just running back and forth.
I can't deal with the cold weather, don't me.
Are you not a fan of the cold, no?
Not at all. Like I have to sit in school and that with like radiators and that next to me. Like lecky radiators that you plug in and that. I have to sit next to the fucking wall and that with one of them.
You like what one of these lads like get like the hand warmers and the gloves and all stuff like that?
Yeah, I am exactly that actually.
See, it's my like I don't mind the cold like when it's raining. I like when it rains because it just
I don't mind the rain, but I feel like when it's just shitty cold, where it's just cold and there's no
you can feel it on your face and that.
Or when you're on your bike, when you're pedaling back from the gym on your bike. Not from titanium, that's too far. That from dedicated.
You get a taxi back from there, do you?
Yeah, taxi or pedal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
My ma picks me up from the gym and that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my ma's dead supportive.
Yeah, no, I can tell, mate. She's one thing I didn't talk about actually. You've also signed with the management, haven't you? Evolve.
Yeah, Evolve Management. Yeah. Absolutely made up to be signed by them. Like absolutely made up. It's just like everything it just felt like the magnitude of the situation. That's when it sort of just hit me like, wow, I'm committing to this now. This is the future for me. Do you know what I mean? I'm just made up that I've signed to such like a good team.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. So
it's just great.
No more fighting on the streets now.
Yeah, no, none of that. Fuck all the dickheads that want to fight me on the street. Do you know what I mean? Fuck them. I'm not asked about them.
Yeah.
They're just knobheads. At the end of the day, got well better things to do than fight people on the street. You know what I mean?
Well, fight people in an octagon.
That's what I mean. And get paid for it.
Yeah, exactly. You know yeah, that's it, mate. Fucking stay on that path. Don't let any negative shit fucking, draw you away from it.
Well, I've got good people around me, like I said, Gav Neely and all my coaches and that. Do you know what I mean? Like honestly, he's helped me so much. Just come forward into like sort of getting in my own self and that. Honestly, I owe so much to that person.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So listen, I'll let you go. Let you try those ice baths out, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, but lads, nice one for jumping on. It's been a pleasure to speak to you, and
yeah, it's been a pleasure to come on.
yeah, keep being you, lad. Keep being confident, authentic. You know what I mean? And lads, you'll do big things.
Nice one, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for having me come on here, because honestly, I genuinely appreciate the platform and that, and any time as well, mate.
Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll definitely be having you on again in the future.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Thanks, mate. Take it easy.
No problem. See you later.
See you later, mate.
What the fuck do I delete this?